One of my fans just hacked my YouTube channel. When I received this image from a random Discord user, I knew I was cooked. It literally showed someone logged into my channel, and I just discovered the truth of why they did it. It started when some people made expose videos on me, trying to prove that my videos were fake. But when this didn't work, they decided to take it a step too far. They created a whole Discord group with the sole goal of doxing and hacking me. But what they didn't realize is that I've had an inside man in their group chat the entire time, leaking all of their plans to me. And I literally caught them saying slurs, making a map of my school, and even calling themselves heroes while they're committing federal crimes. So for now, I secured my channel, but help YouTube see this by subscribing. I just got expelled for refusing to delete my YouTube channel. After posting a video exposing my corrupt principal, I knew he'd be waiting to punish me at school today, but this time, I came prepared. Immediately, he calls me into his office, and before I can even sit down, shouts,
"What you did was unacceptable. You're suspended effective immediately."
And he tells me to call my parents to break the news. However, my parents were already ready for this. You see, after reading thousands of your comments advising me on the law, I did some research and discovered that if I'm not uploading videos while on school property and not leaking anyone's identities, then they have no right to suspend me. And if he does, then there's nothing stopping me from revealing the school name for millions of you guys to leave reviews online. So when my parents threatened him with this on the phone, I genuinely watched bro turn bright red in front of me. Thanks to you guys, he's forced to let me stay at the school as long as I never leak the name. If you want to see my principal get fired, subscribe. My school just banned my YouTube channel. Ever since I embarrassed my principal by exposing him to my subscribers, he's been out for revenge. But since he wasn't legally allowed to expel me, he's resorted to making my school life a living hell instead. It started small with my teachers being overly strict with me and moving my seating to the front of the class. But today, my principal took it a step too far. I walk into class and try to check my recent video performance on my phone. But for some strange reason, my channel doesn't load when I search it. So I get my friend to try instead, and the same thing happens. That's when I realized nobody was able to view my channel because he banned my channel on school Wi-Fi. But I'm not letting this slide. So I just ordered 100 USB drives to upload all of my school expose videos to, which I'm going to spread all around my school to reveal the truth of my principal. Help boost my video by subscribing. Someone stole my little brother's brain rot, so I ruined their life. When my brother came into my room screaming and crying, I thought he'd injured himself, but it was even worse. Someone had stolen his 6'7" and steal a brain rot. And the crazy part is that this kid proceeded to call him names in voice chat and even bully him until he was breaking down in tears. But I'm not gonna let this slide. I crack my knuckles and spend the next 2 hours finding out everything I can about this kid. I searched through his Roblox connections, find his IRL friends, and since one of his friends was using his real life name, I was quickly able to find the kid's Instagram. That's all I needed. Within a few minutes, I find his mother's Instagram, where I write a kind message about her son's behavior, including details of all the messed up stuff he said to my 9-year-old brother. Let's just say I don't think he'll be doing this again. Boost this video so he sees it by subscribing. My school is forcing me to delete my YouTube channel. After the video exposing my bullies went viral, my principal randomly called me into his office saying he wanted to talk. So I'm thinking, finally, those girls are about to get punished for the public humiliation they caused me. But I couldn't have been more wrong. I walk in the room and see the two girls already sitting there with my video playing on the principal's laptop. And I'm just standing there getting ready for the pure satisfaction of watching their punishment unfold. But instead, he suddenly turns to me, slams his hand on his desk and goes,
"Do you know how much harassment you caused for these girls?"
"Bro, these girls bullied me for days, but you're telling me I'm the one getting punished for it?" And if that wasn't bad enough, that's when he gave me the decision.
"You need to either stop posting and delete these hateful videos, or I'll have no choice but to suspend you."
If I should keep posting, subscribe, please. What do you mean America just attacked a UFO? So the US just dropped a video from a fighter jet where they followed a UFO, and for some reason they decide to fire a missile at it? But what's crazier is that you'd probably expect the UFO to crash after getting directly hit. But now, in the video, you can see the UFO continue moving like nothing happened. And this wasn't just an ordinary missile, this was a Hellfire missile. Like these things are used to blow up tanks, and you're telling me it couldn't take this thing down. Like we genuinely just started a war with aliens here. Because tell me why the second we find a UFO, instead of trying to communicate or make peace with the aliens, we decide to shoot at it? We are so cooked when they come to invade us. Subscribe to stay safe from aliens. My mom just fell for an AI scam. When my mom began seeing these AI videos of Jesus, she was convinced they were real. But today it went too far when she almost lost her life savings because of it. She's been sending me pictures like this every day, but every time I tell her they're fake, she just tells me I'm a non-believer. So eventually, I just stopped trying. But when she got invited to a Facebook group chat by one of these AI accounts, I knew it was about to take a dark turn. In this group chat, they started sending more AI videos pretending to be with Jesus in real life. And after a couple of hours, she was already paying them to talk to Jesus. But this was only just the start. I tried doing everything I could to warn her, but instead of listening, she started hiding the group chat from me and telling me it's her choice what she spends her money on. So I resorted to using her laptop to check the Facebook chat, and the first thing I saw instantly made my heart drop. They were trying to convince her that a rapture was coming, where the world would basically end, so she would donate all her belongings to them. Help me prove it's fake by subscribing. Bro, there are way too many iShowSpeed meme variations now. So ever since this iShowSpeed meme started going viral again, the internet started dropping their own versions of it, and they are genuinely wild. Like we got French speed, Thanos speed, and whatever this is. But it ended up getting so out of hand that someone literally had to make an entire edit just to show all of them. And the craziest part is that people started recreating it with their own homemade ones. Like, bro, I genuinely think this might be bigger than 6'7". What do you mean you can talk to your pets with AI? So researchers in China just discovered an insane way for owners to be able to communicate with their own pets. And the results are shocking. Because after scientists analyzed thousands of barks and meows, they realized that the pitch was slightly different each time. So by feeding these into an AI, they were able to find patterns between the sound and what they wanted, meaning they could determine exactly what your pet is asking for. And if that wasn't crazy enough, pretty soon this will be just as simple as using Google Translate, but for your own pets. And it won't be long before we will be able to do this with literally every animal on the planet. So what animal would you want to speak to? What do you mean this swimmer won the biggest race of his life, but got disqualified just for celebrating? So after years of intense training, oh, and finally won a gold medal at his college's biggest swimming event of the year. That was until one little mistake cost him everything. Because after winning, he decided to instantly start celebrating with his teammate, who finished just moments after him in second. But as Owen walked up to the podium to receive his gold medal, he was shocked to hear an announcement on the intercom disqualifying him from the event, and people were outraged at the reason why. You see, since Owen had climbed over to his teammate's swimming lane right after he won, there were still other swimmers that hadn't quite finished yet. And because of this, the event organizers somehow decided that this was actually considered interfering with the other swimmers, even though he wasn't anywhere near them, resulting in an immediate disqualification. What do you mean someone just gave birth live on stream? This streamer by the name of Fandy went live today with the title Baby Time, but the viewers had no idea that they were about to witness the first live birth. For the first few hours, she went through a lot of pain while attempting to deliver the baby, but after 7 painful hours, nothing was working, and viewers were starting to get worried that they would have to stop the stream. But in the final hour of the stream, it finally seemed like she was getting closer. The view count started climbing, people started donating, and even FaZe tuned in to watch. And finally, after an excruciating 8 hours, and in front of 80,000 viewers, baby Luna was finally born, making her the youngest live streamer ever. This mom had to choose which child to save, but what she did genuinely made me cry. So this mom is at the beach with her 2 sons, when she notices a terrifying sight in front of her, a huge tsunami heading straight towards them. Without thinking, she instantly grabs her boys and starts running for her life, Blake in one arm and Lockie in the other. However, since they were just 2 and 5 years old, she quickly realized she wasn't going to be able to carry both of them. Before long, the water is waist deep and moving extremely quickly, and she knows that if she tries to save both, none of them will survive. So, in a last-minute effort, she spots a teenage girl nearby and begs her to take her older son. But within seconds, they both get swept away. All she can do is pray that they make it. Hours later, the mom manages to survive with Blake, but when rescuers pull the teenage girl from the rubble, Lockie wasn't with her. She was heartbroken. Yet against all odds, just an hour later, security guards find little Lockie perfectly unharmed waiting for her by the hotel, and he later said, "You made the right choice, Mom. Roblox rants have gone way too far. Like, tell me why I just saw a Roblox rant in Morse code." It all started with ordinary English rants. Then people started doing German, Mandarin, Turkish, and now
Egyptian hieroglyphics?
But it just keeps getting worse. Because what language even is this? I even tried translating this one into English, but it still makes no sense. And the worst part is that even though no one understands them, they still get millions of views. If this is what you guys are watching, we are so cooked. Subscribe for good Roblox rants. What was the first ever Roblox game? You might think it would be Rocket Arena or Classic Crossroads, which were both released in 2006, the same year Roblox came out. But despite this, there's actually a few games that existed before Roblox even became public. You see, during Roblox Beta Edition, before avatars even existed, a few OG developers made mini-games like Steer the Spheres, which is one of the earliest known Roblox games. But this still doesn't even come close to the first game on the platform, which existed before Roblox was even named Roblox. Because back in 2003, when Roblox was still called Dynablox, only one game existed, which almost no one has heard of. Developed by Roblox's CEO David Baszucki, the oldest Roblox game had a goal of building a working bridge which wouldn't break, and was called John's Puzzle Game. If you're an OG, then subscribe. The popular girls at school bullied me for my Roblox channel, so I got revenge. My life has been a living hell since they found my channel, and it's getting worse every day, all because of one group of girls. Like, it started with hate comments and putting pictures in my locker. But the final straw was when they came into school and handed me a t-shirt of my channel, asking if I could sign it since I'm so famous. And bro, her friends acted like this was the funniest thing they'd ever seen. But I wasn't gonna just let this slide, nah. So I did some digging, and found all their social media channels, and saw that they're actually trying to blow up on TikTok themselves, just not with much success. So since they want to be famous, I'll make them famous. By exposing everything they've said all in this video, then sending it to their parents, future college, and blowing this video up for millions to see. Help boost the video by subscribing. Where did these iconic Roblox sounds originate from? Starting with the gravity coil sound, which actually comes from a guy who played an instrument called a Jew harp, which he then uploaded the sound to a free sounds website, which Roblox ended up taking. But the story behind Roblox footsteps and cheeseburgers is even crazy, because this iconic footstep sound was actually originally meant to be used in Lego movies. It was uploaded in 2005 by Jeff the Drummer to a website for free Lego sound effects, which Roblox took and used for their game. But the most unexpected story is cheeseburgers, because if you slow down the audio, it sounds like exactly the same voice as the
Chavez
sound effect, which was uploaded by John Chavez in 2009, a Roblox admin.